Hello, hello, my friends. Another dedicated candle review for you today. We are going to be talking about Caramel Sundays Fall-oween. Now, this is one of their 4-wick, 40-ounce vessels. This vessel size typically retails for $64.99. Now, the reason why I am doing this review, even though this fragrance is no longer available as of, late fall, or actually, it's not even late fall, to be honest. Fall just really began, but you guys know how the candles, candle season, we feel like we're a little late in fall because most of the fall candles release back in late June, I would say. We are already starting to get a lot of holiday releases. And so Caramel Sundays is kind of in that same vein right now. Their October restock is going to be holiday themed. So even though the Fall-oween candle here will not be making a return for 2025. The reason why I wanted to record my thoughts is just in case this fragrance makes a return in 2026, I thought that it would be a good idea to share my thoughts so that way, like I said, down the road, if it comes back, we all know what I think about it. Because truthfully, you guys, sometimes it's hard for me when I am asked, if I had a candle in a previous season, what I thought of it. You guys know here on my channel, I am reviewing so many fragrances a lot of the time that unless a candle really stands out to me, sometimes I'm like, I don't remember all the nuances, maybe about how a candle burned or strength and throw and that kind of stuff. Again, unless it's an absolute standout. And so therefore it's just best for me to go ahead and record my thoughts in real time and then just see where the chips may fall. So like I said, Fall-oween, this is in a 4-wick vessel from Caramel Sundays. You guys know that this is my preferred format that I like to purchase candles from, Caramel Sundays, if they are available. This fragrance was also available in a 2-wick in the September 2025 restock. So let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance notes here. Before I do that, you guys, I did just want to say, if you are new to shopping from Caramel Sundays, I will kind of talk about at the end of this video why this one is not available. But I know a lot of you guys are familiar with how to purchase from them, so I don't want to put that here at the front of this video. So, okay. Fragrance notes on Fall-oween. Top notes of Belgian waffles and pistachio cream. Mid notes of sugar cookies. Base note of autumn spices and butter. Okay, so I initially had this fragrance on my wish list in a 2-wick format. And then the more that I looked at that, I was like, you know what? I have a feeling I'm going to want that in a 4-wick. And I'm not mad that I went with that decision. Now, I talked about this in my candle chat video over the weekend, my early October candle chat, that this fragrance kind of takes me on a little bit of a journey as I am burning it. Initially upon opening, I get a lot of those top notes of like a Belgian waffle with the pistachio cream. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Caramel Sundays take on pistachio. Their pistachio note is my favorite. It's the best in the business to my nose. And so that truthfully is why I really kind of went in favor of a 4-wick over the 2-wick, is just knowing how much I love their pistachio note. On cold sniff, I smelled the pistachio cream, got a little bit of that waffle note, but it just kind of, the pistachio cream was really the most prevalent. Now, this candle, when it is burning, I had mentioned in the candle chat, the first hour and a half of this burn, I'm going to say, to me, it's almost super sweet. It is that pistachio cream mixed with almost like a crispy, kind of warm waffle accord. However, after that hour and a half, when this candle really gets going, I notice that those fragrance notes start to take a back seat, and the more of like a sugar cookie, it's more of like a sugar cookie dough note starts to come to forward a little bit more. You get a little bit heavier note of that butter as well. The autumn spices in here I mentioned this is not a spicy fragrance at all. If those autumn spices are scaring you, it almost reminds me of like when I'm making, I have a sugar cookie recipe that I make from scratch, and the recipe calls for me to add just like a pinch of nutmeg into the dough. That's kind of what I get from here. This is not a spicy fragrance to my nose at all. It's just like, it's like that little dash of cinnamon or a little dash of nutmeg, very, very softly in the background. It is not, honestly, you guys, if you didn't know that spices were listed in this fragrance, I don't really think that they would stand out. At least to my nose, it does not. This is not a spicy fragrance, say like their coffin cake, which I also love that scent, but that is definitely like a spice cake scent. This to me, like I said, it opens up with kind of being a warm waffle with some pistachio cream, a little bit of nuttiness, sweet nuttiness. But again, that starts to take a backseat the longer that this burns, and you get more of like a sugar cookie dough. It's like the cookies are not yet quite out of the oven yet. They are baking in the oven, mixed with a tiny amount of spice. But there is a little bit of density to this fragrance too, you guys. This is definitely more of, like I said, it just kind of takes you on a journey. It starts out quite sweet, but it becomes a little bit more savory, bakery savory, I would say, the longer that this burns. Overall, you guys, here's what I'm going to say about this fragrance. To me, I really enjoy it. I enjoy it the longer that it burns. Do I think that I will repurchase it? No, I don't think so. This fragrance to me is still not as highly loved or beloved by me as, say, I love their pistachio cranberry fragrance. They had a fragrance earlier this year called Oat Milk and Pistachio, which I really, really hope they bring that one back. I absolutely loved that scent. But this one, you guys, it's a nice fragrance. It's a good gourmand. If you're a gourmand lover, I think you're really going to love this one. I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I like gourmand fragrances, but I wouldn't say that it's like my number one category. I like I would say, like, I like a well done gourmand, but I can be a little bit particular with them. And so therefore for me, this is a like. It's one that I will finish burning all the way through. I even feel more than just meh about it. I do enjoy it quite a bit, but I don't see it being repurchase worthy. Whereas, like, when they bring back Bakery on Main, when they bring back, if they were to bring back Oat Milk and Pistachio, there's quite a few fragrances actually that are coming back in the Christmas lineup. I'll talk about that when I do the wish list video that I've actually already had last year, and they are on my wish list to repurchase. So this one, again, I like it. I'll finish burning it, but it's not going to be on my repurchase list. Boy, that was a lot just going over the fragrance. Let's talk about the performance on this one, you guys. So you can see I have a nice deep wax pool going there. I have burned this over halfway. Nice sturdy wicks. I'm not having any sooting issues. They're not falling over. I have not been trimming these wicks, and you can see, I mean, they're not terribly bad. Caramel Sundays 4 wicks, I do caution you about trimming those wicks too short. Sometimes, what's the other candle that I've been burning recently from them? Oh, the fall cider in the 4 wick. I did notice that one got some excess carbon at the end, and so I've just kind of gently trimmed off that little part, and it's still burning fine for me. So I'm not having any issues at all. If you caught my empties video from September, I did mention that I had 2 4 wicks that I bought both of those during the. Did I buy those both in the June restock? I think I bought them both in the June restock. And I did have some issues with the wicks not wanting to burn as hot, I would say. But that's the only time I've run into that issue with the Caramel Sundays 4 wicks. So I'm very happy to tell you guys that I have not had any burn issues at all with the 4 wicks that I purchased in the August or September restocks. They're all burning beautifully for me. Okay, strength and throw on this one, you guys. This is quite a powerhouse for me. This one is a solid 9 in terms of strength and throw. Now, keep in mind, this is in the 4 wick format. I can't testify to how the 2 wick would perform, but in this 4 wick format, it is a solid 9 in terms of strength and throw. Definitely fills out the open concept. Definitely the fragrance lingers a little bit, which is always nice, if you're wanting to, leave your home and come back and still have it smell nice. But yeah, definitely fills up the open concept. Truthfully, because it's been so strong in the open concept, I haven't even tried burning it in my closed concept bedrooms, because truthfully, this is more of a fragrance that I like out, it's kind of, because it's such a gourmand, I like it more in the open spaces, the living area, the kitchen of my home, more so than a bedroom scent. I have been burning the fragrance Graveyard in a 2 wick. I will have a dedicated review up of that one for you guys, hopefully maybe within the next couple of days here for you guys. So I have Graveyard burning alongside this one. And then another fragrance that I actually started burning with this is what is it? Pumpkin waffles from not caramel sundaes, from Kringle. That's been a really nice pairing. So overall, you guys, if this fragrance profile, what I have described, sounds good to you, I will give it 2 thumbs up just based off of the performance and the fragrance. Not going to be a repurchase from me, but it is something that I am thoroughly enjoying. I do think that this is a great gourmand fragrance for not just fall, you guys, but I think that this could carry you through the winter months, the colder months. This is just a good gourmand fragrance. I actually think that this would pair really nicely with some tree fragrances as well. It's got quite a bit of versatility to it. So yeah, overall, you guys, this one does get 2 thumbs up from me. Let me know in the comment section down below if you purchased this one and what your burn experience has been or what your nose picks up. Always like hearing your guys' feedback in the comment section. You guys, I've got some great viewers and subscribers. You guys are all very, very helpful to our candle community as a whole. So, like I said, this fragrance is not available right now with Caramel Sundays. If you are new to shopping from Caramel Sundays or you're hearing some hype about this brand, Caramel Sundays is an independent small business out of Monroe, Georgia. Their business model is not like a lot of some of the other candle brands that I cover here on my channel. They basically do a monthly restock. They will list a date every month where they have a list of candles and other products too. They sell body care products. They sell a bunch of other stuff that they will have available at that restock. It's usually on a Sunday evening, usually 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you will want to sign up for their text alerts. When you sign up for those, they send you a code that gives you about 2 minutes early access. And you will want to make sure that you have your list ready to go. But if you go to the Caramel Sundays website, you will see a bunch of products listed there. So like right now, you'll see all the products that will be available in the October restock, and they're all going to show as sold out. It's because the October restock, those products will not be available until October 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They go quickly. This is very much like a Hunger Games type of style. So I know a lot of people don't enjoy shopping that way. Totally fine if it's not for you. Me, I don't mind it so much. It's kind of a little bit of an adrenaline rush every month to get my hands on the things that I want. But I'll have more. I have quite a few Caramel Sundays videos now at this point to give you tips and tricks on how to get what you want. But wanted to let you guys know that that is the reason why this is not available at the moment. It's just the business model that works best for them. So please hit the thumbs up button if you found this review helpful or if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.